What is going on, garden fans? Welcome back to the Permaculture Homestead. I am out at the project site today and we have snow in central South Carolina. Come on back, let's talk about it. Now, we usually don't get snow here in Zone 8, South Carolina. We are in central South Carolina. In fact, the last time we had a snowfall that actually stuck was probably about 8 to 9 years ago. So this is very uncommon for us to have some snow. I really wanted to kind of document how the food forest looks at a time like this because it is so rare. So I'm certainly going to do a little walk about the food forest and talk about some of the things that we've been doing here for the fall and winter to get us prepared for spring. So one of the biggest things we've been doing is a bit of swale maintenance, and this lower swale here has kind of been tilled, and then we've scooped the fertility up onto the mounds. We're growing figs on the mounds, so all this fertility that kind of built up in the trench here is getting scooped up and scooped over onto our figs. So now this fertility is going to kind of help boost them up as we come into spring. You can see this freshly dug mound. This was done a day or two ago, so there's not a whole lot of snowfall sticking in this swale trench, but the mounds are holding snow, the patties are holding snow, and the whole place, this just looks really, really cool. We are zoned as a Mediterranean subtropical zone, so we get the rainfall of a subtropical forest, a place like Florida, but we do get an annual freeze. We'll get a hard freeze once or twice a year, so that's where we get our temperate forest designation from. So we're kind of on this border here in South Carolina where we're almost like Florida, but still kind of like North Carolina. And as you can see, we do get snow. It's, once again, not very frequent that we get snowfall like this, but when we do, it's really interesting and fun. The whole place shuts down because we probably have about one snowplow for the whole area and not a whole lot of salt trucks. Other things we've been doing, if you've been keeping in touch, is I'm out here tagging all of our tree stock that we're going to be selling in the spring. Now, I've pulled up jujube runners in the past and have replanted them with no problems at all. They've all been super fertile and have flowered and set fruit. So this is what I'm doing out here for winter. Some of our other winter tasks are pruning. We're doing lots and lots of pruning, mainly to the trees, and I try to do it on weeks where we don't have any rainfall, just to kind of limit the possibility of our trees getting any kind of fungal or viral or bacterial infections. So a lot of the trees are getting pruned up, just really trying to set it up so that we got an open canopy and good airflow as we come into the spring. This is a Chinese chestnut, and we've kind of cleared it up. Lower down on the bottom, it had a lot of branches, and just like everything, we just chop and drop out here. So we've chopped, we've dropped, we kind of break up the clippings, and it basically turns into mulch for us. So we are really kind of getting ready here for spring. I don't know how all these trees are gonna react to the snowfall. I think that permaculture systems are absolutely 110% resilient, and we've kind of planned for things like this. So I don't think that this is going to do anything bad at all. I don't think anything is going to be harmed. This is elderberry here. We got nice little icicles coming off the elderberry. Elderberry are super, super hardy, and you could abuse the crud out of these things and they'll just keep coming back. So I have no problems, no worries over the elderberry whatsoever. Here is a new one that we've planted out. We've planted out 5 olive trees, and this one still has its leaves on. It's a little icy, but as the sun starts to come out, I know that's gonna thaw up some. I don't think it's gonna damage the plant at all, but we'll see as things start to warm up out here. The whole place looks great. We used to have, if you've been here for a long time, we used to have a long cattle panel fence along this the side of the food forest, and that was kind of to keep the donkey out, but the donkey has since passed, so we are cage free basically. And the chickens out here are definitely roam. They're a big portion of our pest control. Here is a loquat tree. that flowered back in December and the beginning of January. And even with this snow and ice, it doesn't seem to have harmed any of the fruit set. So this may be the first year we get some fruit off of this loquat. We will find out. Do keep in touch, and if you're not already, please hit that subscribe button, tap the notification bell so you can be notified of updates here at the farm and at my home site. And as always, please give this video a thumbs up, garden fans. We really appreciate you coming by and supporting what we got going on here. If you got any questions about permaculture, about gardening in general, please just ask down below, and I tend to get to all the comments in the comment section. This is a pineapple guava also covered in ice right now, so hopefully once this thaws up, it perks up a little bit and is no worse for the wear. We appreciate y'all coming by today. God bless. Have a good one. Stay warm.